welcome back to Art Book Reviews. This will be episode 41, and today we have another Tales Special Edition art book. It comes from a special edition just like the last one, although I would say this is a bit better. It's a tier 2, again, although, like I said, just better. The only problem I've found with this one, I believe it only comes in the collector's edition of this game. And the collector's edition for this game is extortionate. Absolutely extortionate. This blows my mind. I'd be tempted to tell him about that, because he wasn't a particularly big fan of the game, and if he knows it's as expensive as it is, he may get rid of it. So I guess straight away, that throws a problem. This won't be really financially viable for anyone, and definitely wouldn't recommend paying the kind of money to get this. So I guess this is more of a what if you had it kind of thing. So I guess we'll go through this at first. A bit smaller than the last one, although I would say slightly bigger, I think. Let's compare it. Still have it to one side. Okay, so it is the same size, just vertical rather than horizontal. So it's a bit smaller, but I do think it's been laid out in a far better way. One thing that's quite nice about this one, you do get a nice little description of each of the characters. The little story, background of them, and everything, which is very nice. It's good to see that kind of thing. And that is the art of the hole on the edgelord. That is really it. Oh, this is one thing I've noticed, which is kind of annoying. Can tell here, but how they've done the spine, it folds over. The actual part of the artwork is underneath here, so it's again this connecting image across the two pages. It's a bit more inwards, so you're missing a bit. And that's really kind of annoying. If you're going to do a 2-page spread or artwork crossing over, don't have this. It looks so bad, and you can't make it go undone. So that's just really bad. Designed binding of this art book, which is a real shame when they do stuff like that. Probably because it's cheap. It's a cheap way of doing it. You get some nice little the expressions of the characters, which is nice to see. Again, a bit more than the other one. Oh, this is not sketchy like the other one. Oh, there you go. As I said, that the sketch there. You get a bit more development of artwork for the characters, which is nice to see. We're going to do a small one based around the characters of the game, at least show various angles and details and bits about them, which is very important and sometimes lost. And we have our, I guess, femboy. Oh, it's 10. That makes more sense. 10 years old. Who sends a 10-year-old into combat? Ugh, dear me. Fair enough. And we're just getting all the characters essentially. This is mostly about this book. It's just all the characters. But we do get some scenery artwork, which is quite nice. There's a good one. Very beautiful kind of image of water crashing against rocks or sitting in the rocks. Really nice. But again, we have this issue where it's a double-page spread and it goes underneath. Not as badly, but it still has an effect on the architectural picture, which is kind of annoying. They've done that. I don't know. Some very nice environments. That's a beautiful environment. I love that. Very Dark Souls kind of vibe. The problem we've got here is you've covered up a cool part of this imagery with the zoom in. Rather, you just did that on a separate page. that kind of takes away from your really cool full page spread. I don't know. A nice little volcano lava. Pretty well done, that. Definitely got some good environmental artists on this team. Some really good stuff there. Then skits. Yeah, skit illustrations. Always a common thing in Tales games. Some weapons and items, which not many, but it's nice to get a few zoom ins on them. Sometimes you don't get enough zoom ins on items. Definitely better than the Tales of Grace's art book. It feels far better and everything, although the only problem I've got is with how they've done the spine for the pages. And it's nice to have a bit of detailed information about characters, so it's like almost like a less of an art book and more of like a introduction to characters. But it's nice if you could get this. I don't know if you found like the water card, I don't think so. It would be something that I would pay if I could, because I do like certain aspects of it, but definitely not worth paying the extortionate collector's edition price for it. And I don't know how much the collector's edition was at the beginning when it first came out. If I'm going to pay a stupid amount of money for a collector's edition that calls an art book, I want one like that Bravely second one we got, which I showed you in the previous episode, a big giant thick art book. That's how it's done. Or the Dread one. That Dread one's a lot big. You know what I mean? It's a shame, really, this environmental art is only on these small thing, because this is some really nice environmental art. But I'll stop waffling there. I have a tendency to prattle on, as if you've watched any of these episodes, you know. So I'll leave it there. It's unfortunately not something you can really get, but you're not particularly overly missing too much. So until next time, goodbye.